Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a new World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Anniversary playthrough. The Professor has returned, class is now in session. I thought, why not start up another hardcore run that's recorded, and I was umming and ahhing what to do, and I thought, you know what, we'll go on to the Anniversary realms, and we'll start a character proper that we can record. We've got one that we do on the streams every now and then, a human priest, but I wanted to get the Professor back, and I want to try again. Because it's probably the most successful hardcore playthrough that we did in terms of getting, far. So with a bit more knowledge, we've leveled a few characters. Well, we've leveled Happy to 60 since then, and we've played a bit more Horde. Maybe we can just get over that hump. We'll see. Let's get going, shall we? Hope you are all super well today. If you're new to the channel, because this is the first video that's been recommended to you, hello, I'm Midi. This is Midventures. We do long-form playthroughs of World of Warcraft. We do other stuff as well, but the bread and butter is World of Warcraft Classic. We do normal playthroughs, we do a bit of hardcore, we dip our toes into Cataclysm every now and then. Looking forward to Mr. Pandaria. But yeah, it's very chill. I describe myself, the channel, as cozy, comfy, and conversational. That's kind of what we do. So, I kind of wax lyrical sometimes about my personal life, not getting into personal stuff, but, a bit of almost like a bit of a video diary kind of stuff. I'll talk about my day and ask about your day and, stuff like that. And then, we concentrate on the game as well. But yeah, if that's the kind of stuff that you like, then please come along. If you want to see the Professor's original playthrough, please go to the channel. There is a playlist there for you, and you can see how well it went. Now, we need to take some of these skeletons on, because we want to get our imp. I think our imp last time was called Gobtai, so hopefully we get at least, a half decent name. Now we are going straight against level 3s here, so that's probably a little bit of a problem. I don't think you're supposed to be fighting these skeletons for a few more quests after you've killed these wretched zombies, which are like level 1 and level 2, yeah. Okay, that's fine though. Because we want your skulls, yes, we do. We'll kill the zombies as well, why not? But yeah, I'd like to concentrate on getting our imp as quickly as possible. I am by no means a WoW hardcore expert. If you're subscribing to the channel and a follower of the videos, you don't need me to tell you that. But yeah, I guess I play WoW a little bit differently. Like I'm into sort of the cozy vibe. I'm in it for the adventure. The leveling process is my favourite part of WoW. I think it beats endgame content and raiding, in my opinion. I love doing 5-man dungeons with people. I love getting new gear. Yeah, exploring areas, trying out different classes, leveling up. So yeah, please come along with this to this adventure. Now, this one's only level 2. And we've already killed another one. We've got a nice big crit there, so hopefully it drops. Sorry about that, just had to reply to something there. I probably cut that out, to be fair. Okay, let's head up to the chapel again, and hopefully we can learn our lovely new imp. I have no idea what he's going to be called, though. I hope it's a good name. Gobtai was a pretty good name, to be fair. Hello.
Dark lady, watch over you.
Okay, we've got summon imp. Let's grab that and put that put that there for now. What are we gonna get? Come on, something good, please. Knocklop. Okay. I quite like Knocklop. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty good. I'm guessing we don't have any money. We've got 7 copper. I don't know if that's enough to learn a spell, though. But we can jump into here
Be quick about your business.
and sell some of our bits. For now,
Beware.
I think water's more important than food. I mean, food will probably become more important when we get to Spirit Tap and we start turning mana into health. Okay. Immolate. We will pick that up. Another offensive spell. And that's to kill Scavenger Pulls and Dustpat Wings. Okay. So yeah, this is going to run alongside Threepwood, who is our Dwarf Hunter on the Classic Era realms that we are leveling through at the moment. I'm still making a decision on our Classic Anniversary character for TBC. Obviously TBC, it's still quite, you know, still a long way away. And, you know, we do have Happy, and I think I said in a video, I wasn't sure if I was going to play Happy in TBC and start a new character, but I might just use Happy. I'm not sure yet. Now, let me just go on to... what do we need? We need... Gosh, what are they called? Macros. There we go. Macro. And hopefully there is... Sure, I've got one already. Oh no, that's with corruption. I used to have one which would do immolate. I guess we just... I'm just going to put it there, because it will still cast the pet attack, I think. Yes, it will. That's great. And then one of them. There we go. We'll be killing things a lot quicker now. Great. So yeah, I'm really excited to get back onto the Professor. Gosh, it would be great if we could get a bit further next time. I'm not a super Horde Andy, especially during like Classic. I never really played one back in Vanilla. I only started exploring with Horde like maybe like after Wrath, really. I had the odd like character, but not super, you know. I never got like deep into the levels really. So this is kind of... That's why I died, basically, because I don't want to spoil it to any new people in case you go watch it, but I just didn't have the knowledge I would on an Alliance character. You know, I know about certain quests not to not do, because it's, you know, pretty much suicide to do it. However, in, yeah, the Horde stuff, I wasn't sure, you know, what would potentially kill me and what wouldn't, or what would. Yeah, and I got a bit overwhelmed, sadly, and yeah. Now, that was a long time ago, the original Professor. And I don't think I've played a Warlock since. So it'd be good to play a bit of Warlock. I do enjoy Warlock. I did have one during Vanilla. But I don't think he got to level 60 until TBC. I think I started it quite late in the lifespan. But yeah, enjoyed playing it. Played it through to Wrath, I think. Yeah, I think it was Wrath. Because I definitely remember doing some of the quests, some of the raids there, some of the early raids. If you know me, you know my opinion on raids. I'm kind of like... I don't mind doing them a few times to, you know, experience them, but I tried to do the weekly raiding thing and it was just a bit... I don't know. I just couldn't do it. It's just not me. It's not what I enjoy from the game. I love group content, 5-man content. You know, please, you know, give me all of that. And I even enjoyed like the pre-raid BIS grind, you know, all of that stuff. That's really fun. It's just when you start doing the same big raids and over again, and you know, you've got to get, especially in Classic, you've got to get 40 people, and maybe it was ruined slightly by the fact that I was also part of a guild leadership at the time as well, so there was the stresses there as well. You know, that perhaps could be a reason. But yeah, for example, with my next character who we take into TBC, whether that be Happy or we level someone else on the channel. Can't wait to do Karazhan. You know, love. You know, one of my favorite raids. It's great that it's, you know, it's not as a. It's not like a 40-man raid and stuff, so it's easy to put together. You know, happy to do that, but I don't think you'll ever see me at the point where we're doing like progression raids anymore. I'm not going to pretend, you know, that's something I want to do. I would be happy, no pun intended, to just casually explore the raids and just do my usual stuff, I guess. Okay. Let's get all that sorted. Speak to you.
Beware the living. That better be good.
Okay, we can't train anything else yet. We need 1 silver. Is there a... Yes, a demon trainer. Hello, madam. That's not till level 8. I don't think there's anything we can get yet. No. Okay. Put those gloves on. Sell that food. We've got a bit of water. That's good. People get to level 60 quite regularly by all the cheers down here. That's good. Okay, so now it's back to the skeletons. They're usually around here. Don't make a liar out of me, World of Warcraft. Where are you? They may have been farmed out, I guess. There's one. How many do we need? We need 12? Flippin' heck, I didn't remember it being that much. That's not a problem, though. I've been playing some Cataclysm, getting prepared for Mr. Pandaria. Is that a Skelly? It is, with one of my viewers, Lorik. Hello, Lorik, if you're watching. And with the XP buff, we're leveling so quickly. Like, I've done very little outdoor content. It's pretty much, you know, leveling through dungeons. I'll tell you what, it's been a lot of fun. I think I've enjoyed it more this time, I'm playing a Protection Warrior, and Lorik is playing as a Holy Priest. So having my own little pocket healer makes it so much more fun, because I know he's got my back. And I think that's what the issues with when I've tried to do Cataclysm content in the past, and especially dungeon content, because I really do love dungeon content, and I love dungeon spamming, like I really do. But you can get groups that don't they don't really honour the whole, you know, let the tank pull and all of that stuff. It's all very rush. I think Cataclysm has more of a retail-minded player base, I think, and especially, you know, that's one of the things why they want to keep Classic as classic as possible, and they want to keep that friction there. I think that's the phrase they use, but it's almost like forced socialization. Because when you strip that all away and suddenly you're just queuing for dungeons and just being transported there, and there's no time to make friends or whatever, so you feel less bothered about leaving if something doesn't go your way. And yeah, and I guess everyone's a lot more powerful in Cataclysm, and especially with the XP buff, I think it puts everyone in a frame of mind where they want to be rushing, and that's not really what I like. But having the pocket healer there, Lorik, thank you so much for that, because you've made me really actually enjoy the leveling dungeon process. So I'm looking forward to doing more of that. We did some today. We got a few done. I think we did Armory, Cathedral, one of the Maradons, whatever it's called. RFK as well, I think, or FD, one of them. It's good. It's good. Okay, we're actually doing really good on these skeletons now. Give me more skeletons, please. There's one. So yeah, I put a poll up recently about, future anniversary characters, because one thing I've realised leveling Threepwood is, as fun as it is for a playthrough where, the leveling, the Hunter leveling series, it's quite podcasty in a way. It's very much like me just sort of, riffing and like, I don't know, like the game provides a nice backdrop for us to have a chat and stuff. And because there's still a nice community on the Era servers, but there's not a huge leveling community. And I think some of the anniversary changes I'm coming to really appreciate, like the sort of light version of the dungeon finder that they've got. I think it's really, really good. So things like, yeah, I don't know. We're not going to achieve a lot with Threepwood. I don't think. I was before doing the Professor. I was trying to get us. Just before, I was trying to get us into a Dead Minds group, and there was just no one interested. And obviously, you have to go to Westfall or looking for group, and you have to type it manually, which is good. Obviously, we were talking about this whole social friction stuff before. So if there are people out there, that's great, and you go and travel together and you do that, and that's brilliant. But it's my screen's just come. Oh, there we go. When that sort of leveling community isn't there, it's slim pickings. So I will be doing an anniversary character either way. I did put a poll about it because we did have a hardcore troll warrior, which I've now brought back alive, and it is now actually on this server, the Thunderstrike server, as a normal character, and people seem to want him as our next character, and I want to do that, but I'm finding it hard to start the series at level. I don't know. There's something strange about it. Like, it's like a new series, but it's not a new series because we've had the character for a while. It feels like we're sort of starting halfway through. It's almost like it's like starting. You've missed a few episodes of a TV show. So obviously, just need to get my stupid mind around that, because that's just my head being stupid. I mean, like, no, you should start again. But I think that's what the people want, and I am a man of the people. But also, we've got ages until TBC comes out, so there's no really rush to get him leveling up. But I am kind of missing the sort of leveling community that Anniversary offers. So I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if you see another Alliance playthrough start on Anniversary. Not sure what it's going to be yet. Obviously, I don't want to flood the channel with too much content. We did that very early on. I made the mistake of having like 3 or 4 characters going at the same time, and the problem was we weren't making enough progress on any of the characters because you have to put time into all of them. So I think like you can balance like 2 characters, I think, and obviously with hardcore, especially with me playing, the chances are you're going to lose a character. And I think what I would do with the Anniversary character is I would play a lot more offline, a bit like I did with Happy. Because there are times when I can play, but I can't record. So I can play, and, I've done it a little bit with Threepwood. But, get a few quests out the way, get some of the boring stuff out the way, and then do like an update video and say, this is where we are, today we're going to do this. And it might be a dungeon, it might be like a well-known quest, it might just be a random place that we start. But I think that would be good, and then Threepwood can be our sort of, we record everything, we're chatting about life and all of that kind of stuff. nice, but it will always be that comfy kind of mid-ventures vibe. Okay, we're getting close to level 4 here on the Professor. We're not doing too bad at all. Need another dustbat wing. We're not ready for the Spideys yet. Okay, we're gonna level up here on this dustbat. And we've got enough silver. Awesome for corruption. Okay, and then we just need the scavengers. Okay. Now, it being a hardcore character, we've got to be careful. Warlock is pretty powerful when it comes to the old hardcore. Maybe that's why I've done so well, not so well, but it's the best I've done out of any of the characters we've had. But we still need to play smart. We are going to have to probably do 2 starting areas. I'm probably going to have to head over to Durotar, I guess. I think that's what we did last time. Just to get above the XP curve, the leveling curve, you know, just so things are a little bit easier. So yeah, I think it might be... I mean, yeah, it might be get to level 6 and then do the starting area in... yeah, in Durotar. Just that little bit of extra XP just to push you over the edge. It really does help. It's nice to see the hardcore anniversary realms nice and healthy. Lots of new starters. Oh, we've got Dagtuk. Sniffle speed. Okay, let's jump into here.
I haven't got all day.
Some new braces.
No one.
Dental plan. MIDI needs braces. Okay, let's get corruption. I would rather have that, I think. And that's a silver as well. Yep. So hopefully our macro is just going to plug straight in and will work. What's this?
This had better be good.
Oh yeah, that's to pick up the boxes. We can do that quickly.
I am
And then that's to kill Spideys.
Speak quickly.
Sell all that.
Farewell.
Sorry, I've got a little Louis looking at me because he wants some of my drink. Very cheeky, you know that. Louis is my dog, by the way. Just in case it's not like I haven't got like a son who I'm denying having a drink. Louis's got his own water. He just if he sees me eating or drinking something, he's like, I should also have access to this. Thank you, Father. Yeah, I've got another dog as well, Scout, who's our little baby. Well, she's a year old now, but she's still a tiny little thing. So yeah, if you ever hear me talking about Scout and Louis, they're 2 dogs. You can see them on the community tab. I've got some pictures of them up there if you want to see them. Three of 6, baby. Is there any in here? I don't think I've ever looked up here for them, but there might be. Yeah, there is. Very nice. Okay, 1 more scavenger. Oh no, 2 more we need. Come on, Knocklob, my good pal. In here, perhaps? Yes. And I'll be taking that. I think what I'll do is I will finish this quest, because we're getting to half an hour, and then what I will do is end the recording there, and then we will continue further into Death Knell, and indeed towards Brill, Interestful Glades, or I'll meet you in the Orc starting area, depending on how it goes. But I think probably the next we've still got stuff to do here, so we will finish off this area in the next episode. Let's go and hand this in. Over we go. Hello, Sultan.
Speak quickly.
Speak quickly.
Remember.
Nice, we're getting the flak set. Right, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching this episode of The Professor and Knocklop, our little imp minion. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be doing some more hardcore stuff. It's been enough of a break where I've got the itch for it back. I just wanted to bring the Professor back because he was a bit of a mascot of the channel, really, with before Happy. So yeah, I will see you all very soon. Stay safe out there, and bye for now.